Listen, this Saturday, tomorrow is National Black and White Cookie Day. If you live in New York, then you know there is only one official cookie of this fine city. It's the black and white cookie. And there's only one place that does it the way that it needs to be done, the way that it needs to be consumed. I am so lucky. It's the Zaro's Family Bakery. Look at these fellas. They started serving black and whites in their Bronx neighborhood bakery back in 1927. Welcome, please, Brian, Scott, and Michael Brothers.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Don't get shy. You guys were very, very garrulous just about 2 seconds ago. I tried to guess the youngest because one of you asked who the youngest was, and I said it was you, and you said, hooray!
It was very
You were leading.
He was leading. We all know.
Okay, who's the eldest? Raise your hand.
I'm the eldest.
Okay.
I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest, and you're the middle.
Yes.
Okay.
But we have more. There's more brothers.
How many brothers are there?
There's 5 of us.
5 of you.
Yeah.
Are there any
there's
sisters?
No sisters.
No sisters. But we've had girls.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
So
Yes.
we're, you know.
Granddaughters and yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Leading with the whole family.
Our parents couldn't keep their hands off each other.
What's
wrong with that?
Is that how the black and white cookie was born? It was born out of their love of not being able to keep their hands off. First of all, congratulations on decades.
We are
decades.
nearing 100
Thank you.
years.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Why do you think New York, I said it was the official cookie of New York, and I don't think I'm alone in thinking that, but why do you think New Yorkers love this cookie? Because it's been tried, people have tried to replicate it, myself included, not successfully.
I would agree. I think it's like the staple cookie of New York City and New York. The combination of chocolate, vanilla, and this like cake cookie. It's a very unique cookie, and New York is unique.
And New York is unique.
And it's a beautiful cookie, and we love selling them.
Yeah.
We love making them.
I bet. Any thoughts on this?
You know, it's you don't see them anywhere else in the country, and people don't know what they are anywhere else in the country. And sometimes people try to make them in other places in the country, and they're not quite right. So I think New York is New York. It's special. It's different. And as my brother said, I think this cookie speaks to that.
Who can tell me how many black and whites you sell each year?
Black and white cookies, we're currently selling over 100,000 black and white cookies a year out of our retail shops, throughout New York City.
Unbelievable. Now, the black and white cookie, may I just, you know
Please.
what, we'll point to this. I've always been curious, why such an enormous cookie? I mean, she's not little.
It's not for the faint of heart.
And it's not for the faint of heart.
No,
Was
that's
that
for
always
sure.
the design? Like, let's
They've
make
always
it
been
enormous?
gigantic.
Really?
Yeah, always. And I think we've tried smaller ones, and people get pretty upset about it. People like their big, giant black and white cookie.
We do have a box of minis that sell very well. But the customer typically prefers the larger black and white.
And I would think that frosting it is easier on a larger surface.
It is.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
That's for sure.
All right. Do you guys love them still?
Absolutely.
Yes, but I prefer the chocolate side.
Well, that was my next question.
Growing up in our household, there was a cabinet and a drawer that had all the baked goods, and it was eaten in a very particular way. So I would always eat the chocolate side. Our mother would always eat the crumbs on the top of the babka, so it was a babka-less babka, after a couple days. But it was, that's the way I like it.
And how about you?
I like it down the middle for the first bite,
Thank you.
then I lean toward chocolate.
And then you lean
And I'll have the vanilla because it's there, and why not?
Wow.
We did not plan this beforehand. I'm a vanilla guy.
Unbelievable. One of each and one down the middle. Again, that is New York in a cookie.
There you go.
It would be a shame to just let this languish here.
It would.
So who can do the honors of...
Oldest brother.
I'm going to do my best to ice a black and white for you.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a little bit tricky because you have to do the vanilla first.
Why?
And then let it set. And the reason is you don't get this really pretty line.
Let's show it up.
If you don't, that's a better way to do it.
The overhead.
If you don't do the vanilla first, you don't get that really pretty line between the chocolate and the vanilla. Otherwise, they kind of bleed together. So I'll do a little bit of vanilla.
Okay.
And we'll let it set, and we can keep talking, and
Let's keep talking.
Yeah.
You know what? I know someone who is also a New York institution who thinks your cookies are terrible. So I think you should give him one. so he can dispel the myth.
Where is he?
The right-handed pitcher from Brooklyn, New York, number 27, Nelson Figueroa. I say that because you guys came up to him at the beginning.
You told me you were doing a perimenopausal segment, and I could take a break. You said nothing about black and white cookies.
Well, welcome to the thing. Nelson,
Yes.
which side do you eat first, the white or the black?
Listen, I like to surprise myself.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm going to eat the whole thing anyway.
That's true.
So the
I'm
first
with you.
bite,
Yes.
I'm big on a glass of
Still
milk with
got
it.
it.
So
Okay.
I like to maybe take a bite from each.
Okay, that's
and then
fair.
Blend it together.
I have a question. It appears that you were frosting the wrong side.
Why is that?
I was teeing you up to be like, don't be silly, Marisol. So I
pick
gave
up on
this.
it, I'm sorry.
I just threw you a fastball
And I just,
straight down
I just
the
watched
middle.
it. I just
Don't
watched
tell
it go
me
right by. Just stood there and watched it. That's, you know.
So when you started
unfortunately.
replicating black and white cookies, Marisol, you were frosting that side.
Yes.
Oh,
So if you see,
no,
it's like a
always
little
vanilla
dome.
first,
And
yes.
I thought you would frost the dome part, but you have flipped it.
Yeah, you want to ice the flat side.
Unbelievable.
That's kind of an authentic New York black and white cookie. If you see them the other way,
Now you know.
Okay,
it's
so
not the real deal.
I
Other
tried
way.
to make this at home, and that was mistake number 17.
Now you know.
Was
17 is fixed now. You fixed number 17.
okay, we'll play. You know what, Nelson? You should.
Me
Can
frost?
You
you?
want to try one?
Go, get in there.
why not?
Get in
So
there.
you take about that
Dale,
much.
Okay.
Dale que
And
tú
then kind
puedes.
of pull it toward you.
Okay.
You just put a dollop on?
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty
Not
thick.
much. It is.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty thick.
Oh God.
No
It's
pressure.
going
You're
everywhere.
You're not gonna. You can't
It's going
break
everywhere.
it. Well, maybe you could. I don't know.
We were asking.
And now give a little like scrape around the edge to clean that up.
Look at
Okay.
that.
That's my scrape.
There is someone on.
Somebody's getting
Nelson,
extra.
Nelson,
really
A+,
good.
Somebody's
man.
getting
And now
extra.
put that there. We're gonna let it dry. We'll let it set.
Yep.
Someone on a team has never had a black and white cookie. She's in the booth. She shall remain nameless. Don't worry. We're gonna. She said, what does the cookie part taste like? I don't want to tell you what my description was because I want to hear it from the family.
We always tell people it's this kind of marriage between a cookie and a cake.
Thank you.
So it's soft, it's spongy, it's moist, but it holds up like a cookie.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I think it's fair time that can we do this? Can we do the chocolate? We gotta wait for
Yeah,
that.
I could get started. If I mess one up, I mess one up.
While
It's the
you
end of the
do
world.
that,
There will be no
tomorrow
messing
it's
up.
National
Yeah.
Black and White
Yeah.
Cookie Day. What are we doing?
Scott?
Absolutely. In accordance with National Black and White Day, we are going to be. Where am I looking here? You. In accordance with National Black and White Day, we will be offering. Thank you.
There you go. That
we
is
will be
your-
offering a mini black and white with the purchase of any coffee at our Grand Central Track 34 location.
Which we've been in since 1978.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mentioned
Been
that
a
I
few
run
years.
past there
Over
every
45
day.
years.
I believe you guys are vampires because you said you've been doing this since 1920.
I know.
Not
Yes.
you three, but the
Correct.
family, right?
Yes.
But
Fourth generation.
Fourth
Fourth
generation.
generation.
Wow.
Fourth
Great-
generation.
great-grandpa.
Fellas.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you
I know.
so much
you.
You're
for
very
your
welcome.
service. You
Thank
have
you for
provided a service in accordance with
We're
the black
happy
and
to
white.
feed everyone on this set. Thank you so much. This is great.
You know what? If you're not busy,
Anytime. You need a lesson
Frosting
anytime.
party
Yes.
at Marisol's.
Anytime.
you heard them tomorrow. Grand Central, Track 34. What is it? A cookie and a coffee?
Purchase
and
a
a
coffee,
coffee.
get a mini black and white today.
Today?
Yes, it's happening right now. We're celebrating early.
Bye.